Hey out there, Dr. Paul Martin with Brilliant Life Chiropractic, helping you live a brilliant life. So it came up today. Someone asked the question like, "Who here wants to be pain free?" And I mean, the obvious answer is yeah. Who likes pain? I don't like pain. Pain sucks. But it got me thinking about the nature of pain, and if I really want to be pain free, like that assumes a lot about how your life is going, and what pain is really there for. Like I said, pain sucks. I've been in a lot of pain in my life. I work out a lot. Some might say obsessively. And so I have a lot of soreness that comes from that pain. My legs are pretty sore today from doing squats yesterday. I've also gotten injured from said workouts or from sports activities. I've been to the hospital with pretty bad pain. So I don't like it. However, pain serves a purpose, and it's important to recognize that as long as you're alive, pain is part of the deal. Pain is part of being alive, and there's a couple of reasons I wanna dive a little further into this, and why, while I don't necessarily welcome pain, it's a great signal and it is highly motivating. Like when trauma. Guess what? Accidents are going to happen. You're going to have trauma in your life. I know I'm not done with trauma in my life. And so when they do, you want to have pain. You want your body to tell you, hey, you just damaged this. You just broke your ankle. You just sprained this ligament. You just did something to your body that requires you to modify what you're doing so that you can recover and heal. So it's an important component of that. And that one's pretty obvious, right? Like if you sprain your ankle, you don't want to walk on it anymore. Okay? And so I've taken that to the point of I don't tend to take pain medication because I want to know when my ankle gets better and I can walk on it again. That's me. I take these things pretty far, but I want to live what I talk about, and this is something that I talk about. So what other areas can we think about? So I was thinking like growth and personal development, like if you're diving into some gnarly stuff in your psyche or in a past emotional trauma per se, that gets uncomfortable. It's almost painful, really, but that's a sign that you're actually getting into something really good. That's a sign that you're working through the muck and you're actually improving yourself as a person. Pain can be an indication that you are expanding your horizons. You are expanding what's possible for yourself, and so pain can be a really good barometer for whether or not that work is effective. If you're staying in a comfort zone all the time, you're not going to grow. You're not going to evolve. You're not going to change, and you'll be stuck right where you're at. Pain is sometimes an essential component of reaching out, doing something you're not comfortable with, and reaching for something new and better. Pain can be an essential component of either of these processes, whether it's healing or it's growth and development. They're both, pain can be essential for those. And I think we've become conditioned in our society to think that if we don't have pain, then we must be healthy, and that a lack of pain is a good thing. And it can be, but sometimes a lack of pain is not a good thing. Sometimes a lack of a symptom is not a good thing. A great example, I just brought this up with someone the other day. A great example of that is like vomiting. Let's say two people, each of them eat the same chicken, but it's bad chicken. And one person vomits like right away, and the other person does not. The question is, who's healthier? From my viewpoint, the one who vomits right away is healthier, because they recognize that was a bad piece of chicken and they got it out before it had a chance to do any more damage. The person who didn't vomit right away, might on the surface appear to be healthier. Oh, I have a stomach of steel. But now that's getting a chance to work insidiously on them, and they might get sicker later. I was talking to a naturopath about this, and she even said, people who say like they never get sick, those viruses and bacteria are out there, and sometimes that's a healthy response to have that kind of drainage through your sinuses and a cough, just to make sure that your body is working right, your immune system is functioning. Another example might be in your car and your check engine light goes on. That's a symptom. Do you really want a car where the check engine light never goes on? Kind of on the surface it seems like you would, right? But what if something goes wrong in your car and the check engine light doesn't go on? So these things can teach us about ourselves. They teach us and they help us modify what we're doing, right? So if you have pain and if you've tried stuff and it's not working, or you're just dulling it with medication and you're not getting to the root of what it is, I suggest that you go find a chiropractor who talks like this, who works this way. Find a way to modify things so you don't have to just ignore pain, and you don't have a goal of just getting pain free, but of improving your function so that your body works better. I'm Dr. Paul Martin with Brilliant Life Chiropractic. You deserve a brilliant life. Let it shine. And on that note, starting this month, Brilliant Life Chiropractic is going to be hosting playshops designed to help you live a brilliant life. That is what they are called, Living a Brilliant Life. Playshop. You can visit my Facebook page and register. I'll also put the link in the description below. This one is going to be about exercise, and it'll be coming up on Wednesday evening, March 21st at 7 p.m. at Brilliant Life Chiropractic. So if you're interested, register or message me and let me know that you're coming. And you'll learn a lot. Visit the page and see more about what's there and see if it's something you might be interested in. So take care, everyone. Let your brilliant life shine.